You are watching a Bad Company 2 gameplay on Atacama Desert where I'm playing the defense part of Rush. This video will showcase my average and normal gameplay while also informing you of what's going to happen to my channel. All my Shaman King dub videos will be removed effective on 20th of February in response to takedown notices by major copyright holders. Look out for other YouTube users for videos of Shaman King. Right now, let's get to the game. When I spawn on defense on Rush, I usually like to start with the sniper rifle because I like to get free kills when they're rushing towards the objective. I'm using the M95 in this particular game, not because I like it, but because I just want to get the gold star rating with it. Not exactly rating, but yeah, well, you get the point. I zoom in right about now, looking towards the enemy spawn to see whether I can catch anyone running towards us. I scope in and I see one guy and I decide to take a lucky pot shot. And boom. I think I got him with a headshot. Right now I decide to move forward to see whether I can get a better vantage point to get possibly even more kills. So I go into this red building which I kind of like a lot because it gives a good view over the enemy spawn, but this time I see nothing other than a few moving vehicles. But I made a terrible bad mistake by staying in this building for far too long. The opposing team is supposed to rush you to get to the MCOM objective, and they will use ATVs or any sorts of means to get towards you. Right here, an ATV will just fly by me right there, and enemies just spawn on my location. I try to get this guy with a knife, but his whole team gets me. Remember this player, Armsid. He kills me quite a lot in this game. I think he was the best player overall on the enemy team. So after that horrendous death, I decide to pull out my assault kit to try to get a revenge kill on that squad. So I move up towards B, where I think the squad is heading towards. So running around here like this, I decide to pull out my noob tube sometime around now and noob tube that building because I saw shots being fired out and into it. One more noob tube and I think I get a lucky kill right here, where the guy just runs past and I just noob tube him in the face. And right here, watch this kill. I somehow died to this guy even though I started firing at him and emptied half my clip into him before he started shooting at me. I know that the UMP has a better hip fire rate than me, but I was aiming down sight, so it should have been my kill. Things like this happen, I guess, so you have to respawn in and just continue the game. Right here, I'm throwing nades to try to cut the enemy off while moving towards B to prevent the enemy from planting the objective. I run right into this building, quite panicky, and I kill one guy, and I see whether there's any more people in the building right here. I see shots being fired at my friend here, but he manages to get the guy, so no harm done towards that. So I see red dots on my screen. I get this lurking camper. I think it was on the second floor of the building. I thought there was an enemy right there, so I took my pistol and fired some random shots. So right here coming up is a sped up portion of the game where I basically just lurk around trying to look for some people to kill. And unfortunately I didn't get any people during this period because my team was really good and they kept the enemy team off the objective most of the time. Right about here I see an enemy ATV and I knew there was some lurking activity around. So I shoot that guy in the back and I walk around the corner because I saw shots fired by my friends into that building. But unfortunately I did quite a stupid move by running out the back door and getting shot at by this lurking engineer.
Hey, wake up! Objective Bravo taking fire!
So I respawn back on the spawn point and decide to check the flanks, I think, to make sure that no one is attacking and throw more lucky nades. At this point, I remember thinking to myself that we would lose this game because the opponents were rushing objective B so quickly that I thought we would lose the objective within a short period of time. Right there, when I died there, I thought this guy was going to plant and then it'll be all over before they all converged on A. So I respawned in at the spawn point and decided to flank around to see whether I could get anyone that was about to get objective A. And guess what? There was a lurking camper there doing nothing but looking for kills. He should have been planting the objective rather than just camping there. So I reload and I go towards objective B again because most of the pressure was on objective B all the while. Continuously throwing grenades and going on the right flank here just to see whether anyone would come and flank with my team. And right here something very peculiar happened. Some guy just runs an ATV right in front of me and I managed to get 1 or 2 shots off him and managed to kill him. And I make a fatal mistake here by trying to loop tube this guy in the building and utterly missing and not hit firing this guy but rather aim down my sights and I get a bucket full of lead in my face. See the same guy? I'm the all over again. He gets me again in the next round. Not next round rather, but the next death. Right here where I try to go back for a revenge kill. Spoiler alert, it doesn't pay off. Because revenge kills don't work in Battlefield. I come back to the same building, see whether he's still right there, and he decide unwisely to camp inside there. And I get shot at from many different directions, I think because an enemy had spotted me. So I decide to peek around the door to see whether we jump out, and I get shot. By the same medic who shot me before, knowing that I was going to eventually move away and get. So right here, when we got objective B, I was quite concerned that we would lose this round. So I stayed back with my team here, camping for a while, but then decided that I should move out because there was honestly nothing to do and nothing to kill. Seeing this medic on ATV again, I tried to rush out and kill him, but I think my teammate gets him. So I moved around the right flank again to see whether I can catch anyone trying to flank my team. But I don't think I get anyone right here. So I move forward and try to pick off anyone trying to run towards us. Right back here at the same spot where I just died twice. And I catch this guy running towards us and I get shot at by another person, but thankfully my whole team was there to take some bullets from me so I wouldn't die. And do you always notice the Destruction 2.0 ruins? Those are actually really good spots to hide in a camp, if you are a camper that is. But yeah, later you see in the game, it really doesn't pay off because people who get killed by you camping in a building generally would get back and try to kill you. So that's the price to be paid. Right here I should have spotted for the whole squad coming downwards so that my team could take them out. But I decided unwisely to kill one guy and try to kill the other, finish the other guy off with my pistol, which was unfortunately not a very bright move. So I camped more to see whether I can get more kills because there was a lot of enemy around me. I see this sniper, but I didn't manage to get him because of the terrain. And I come right down here and see my teammate covering my right flank and I thought, that will be alright, I'll be safe from any attacks from the right. But if you look at the minimap, he just scurries away because there isn't any kills. So that right flank is left undefended and my death will come shortly after because of that. I see this red dot on my screen spotted by my teammate, so I decided to chuck a few nades. It doesn't work this game, but really you should always chuck grenades when playing games, especially when you have unlimited ammunition like when you play Assault Kit in Bad Company 2, because those free kills actually really help your kill death ratio. So after one-shotting that sniper somehow, I run back to this building and decide to continually camp it out because I'm near A anyway. So it's it justified my brain. It was a right move to do. And this guy just tries to run me over, but I was in a building, so that saved me. But yeah, I get caught with my pants on reloading here by Neku, who wisely enough I think got a revenge kill on me by killing me after I killed him. So right now I respawned in and I rushed towards B because honestly I wanted to hold this objective to win the game. I've never really won rush on an attacking squad, probably because enemy teams like this usually play well on the defensive side because my team was really covering the objective really well and we were always continuously putting pressure on the opposing team. As you can see right now we've withered their tickets down to around 27, which is quite a good target to reach. Generally, if tickets go down below 20, you're likely to win the game unless you have a really bad team or a team just decides to give up right there and then. So I see this guy in the building, I'm trying to kill him, but you know, it never works somehow. So right here I'm just lurking around to see whether anyone's flanking as usual, but I see my whole team right there and I decide, I should probably move towards the right because there won't be anyone covering the right, right? So I think I spot the helicopter right there and I move towards the right side of the objective so that the enemy team wouldn't flank my team. And right as I do it, I see the victory is near sign, so I get all pumped up because the enemy team has 17 tickets left and I decide to try to move up to get maybe 1 or 2 more kills because honestly, kill count in this game is quite sparse. So I get shot at, so I run back and I try to hide and my friendly teammate just spots the guy right there. I just spend some bullets and manage to get the medic who killed me just now. So I run forward here, doing nothing much. Patrolling I guess. Like throwing nades and shooting. Taking pot shots at the enemy snipers can't get in the place. So I run around here doing nothing for quite a long period of time until the game is almost over, where I decide that I should really move forward if I want to get another kill. Right here I take a few more pot shots at enemy snipers, but they're too well hidden and too far away from my assault rifle to really have any impact on them. I turn around, reload and decide to shoot those guys running towards the objective as a last ditch attempt to plant. But I think I got lucky at the end here. I think I got the second last kill, which was good for me so that I got a KD of more than 2 in this game. Right there I spot the helicopter so it wouldn't cause much damage to my team so that those engineers could shoot it down with the RPGs. I get the second last kill there shoving before the game actually ends. If you like the gameplay you watched today or if you wish for me to post more videos or tell me how to improve, just leave a comment below and please rate the video. Thanks for watching.